Good morning. So we are at the Ueland tree farm probably for the last time this spring, and we're gonna do a 5-mile loop and then see how we feel, and then walk into the Green Mountain State Forest today. But it is Easter weekend finally, and it's like 50 degrees right now and very green. No wind at all. All right, we just entered the loop part of the trail we're doing today. So this is 4.5 miles if you were to do the loop and go back to the car. And I don't think it'll be that steep. We'll find out though. Lots of Scotch broom blooming now though, those yellow flowers. Nasty stuff. And it's kind of misting right now. All right, so we're getting close to the city of Bremerton's Lake Union water supply area, which you can't enter. And they have the road blocked here just in case people were to get on this Forest Service road. So I'm very curious as to, there should be roads and trails going off to the left. I'm curious as to how they're signed, like keep out, you know, no trespassing. I've been wondering for the past month, but we will find out. And it is misting still. Big old mine in operation out here. So, not sure if you can do the loop on this road anymore. It doesn't look like you can, because in front of us is a big pit. Oh, that sucks. So maybe the South Loop Trail takes us around this. Wow, that is cool. Jeez. I want to see what's over here real quick. Yeah, we have to go back to the South Loop Trail. Hopefully that bypasses this. Look at all that rock. This is cool. Be fun to work out here. All right, so we're gonna go back down and see where the South Loop Trail takes us. This is a gigantic mine, or gravel pit, whatever you want to call it. Pretty cool. Must be another road for them to, oh, there's a road on the other side of that. Must be how they get up here to work, because this road has boulders. That is cool. That's a lot of material. All right, back to the South Loop Trail. See what this does. We got a blowdown already. Oh, look at the ferns coming up. I decided ferns will outlive the cockroaches. Nothing kills them. All right. This might be fun. Here, a creek, river. Oh, there it is. Wow, I feel like we're in the middle of nowhere now. It's pretty neat. All right, we are coming up on a marsh with frogs for all you frog lovers. And we're gonna sit down on the bench here, I think, and have a snack. Frogs never get old. All right, I'm gonna get you some more frog noise. So one happy frog. We'll see if they hear us coming and be quiet. Oh, this is neat. You hear the sound of the water and the frogs. And the mosquitoes. Oh, he's got a nice little pond. Oh, he's so happy. Lots of dead trees to sit on. And he heard us. So we answered that question. He's like, danger, 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 stranger. All right, we'll leave him alone. Or wait, that can't be. I don't know. All right, so we are back to the road. Ooh, video cameras. That's the mine we saw from the other side of the South Lake. So Kitsap Quarry, I have no idea. I don't see a road, like how they're getting in here, unless they're coming from the other side of this loop. I don't know. Yeah, it would be shorter distance coming from the way we hiked, I would think. But you can tell it's been being used. All right, we're at the loop making the turn, the halfway point, heading back toward the parking lot. And here's the rock barrier from this side. And the mosquitoes are horrible as I almost fall. All right. I'm almost tempted just to do 5 miles today. Like, you can't even stop and eat. They just swarm you. And of course, we forgot our bug repellent, like always. I need to just start keeping that in the backpack. We do have our first aid kit though today, finally, and our stove. But I am hoping in the next half hour the sun might come out and the mosquitoes hide for the day. But we will see. I got enough mosquito bites working in the yard this week, and it was horrible. Probably like half a dozen on each leg. It itches. Do not like mosquitoes. All right, the mist has stopped, and we are almost done with our loop. And then we're going to take a left and do part of the road we did a few weeks ago. It's always neat when you get to a clear-cut area, kind of, because you can see so much more. We haven't really stopped once because of the mosquitoes though today so far. Probably getting close to 3 miles. And it's still about 50. Our poor kitty did not want us to leave today. So we're not sure if she misses us or she's making sure we leave so she can get on all the counters. So she's like that. The video camera caught her on the counter once when she triggered it. And we didn't realize she was doing that. All right, that tree, Western Red Cedar in front of us, is massive. And look how the branches go up and out. I'm gonna see if we can get a better angle. Mosquitoes are horrible still. Yeah, that's a big tree. It's got like a 3 top thing to it, not a 2. Wow. Probably the biggest Western Red Cedar I've ever seen actually alive. You know, because normally you see the stumps. That is big. It's kind of leaning. Oh wow, it's leaning a lot. That's gonna fall over someday. Jeez. That big leaf maple's blocking our view. Well, we might be at the end. Oh, so there is a trail here. I think it does go to the highway. So we might keep going. This is the end of what's mapped on my app, though. You can hear the Seebeck Highway to our right. The traffic on it. I think we're gonna turn around. I don't really have a desire to walk over all these blowdowns. All right, we made it back to the road, and you're never gonna believe what we found. A dinosaur!
Or it's a rabbit.
Oh, it could be a rabbit. I've been told. Looks like a dinosaur. We're gonna call it a dinosaur. It was on the road. It's our Easter fun if it's a rabbit. Or it's a Easter dinosaur. One of the two.